Heyo, everybody! Welcome to the Crypto Rocker channel, and we're looking at a different kind of chart today. Bitcoin is pumping. We are very close, maybe 24 to 48 hours out from the Bitcoin spot ETF being passed. Everybody's real excited. Things are happening. Everybody is on the edge of their seat just waiting for this to happen. Now, this is another chart that goes all the way back to the very beginning of Bitcoin. If you look way back here, you've got the beginning of Bitcoin, 2010, 2011, whatever like that. And then somebody out there, some genius, put together this chart that shows basically the cycles of Bitcoin along with the bullish and the bearish action and these crosses that occur. Okay. And what this is able to do really is accurately predict what's going to happen with the Bitcoin market. If you go back here to this area where we're talking 2013, something like that. And if you look right here, you've got the first cross of this blue line and red line, which are big time moving averages for Bitcoin and the crypto market. And basically, whenever you have this happen, as you can see, it shows that Bitcoin goes on this massive bull run that culminates up here at around Christmas of 2017, I think it was. The halving was somewhere here in around April of 2016. And you can see this whole all this bullish action took place over the course of about a 3-year period. So from right here to right here, you're looking at about a 3-year period, right? And then you can see that everything starts to dip down exactly right here. The same thing, bear market ensues. Then you've got them crossing over, and you've got this basically lasting about a year. And then again, these babies cross over again. Now, if you look right here, though, there's a deviation. Now, this deviation is because of the COVID crash. That's a black swan event. That happened right here, okay? And COVID happened, and they almost crossed again, but they didn't. They stayed true to the past patterns of these markets. And the Bitcoin market and Bitcoin and crypto went on another bull run that lasted 2 years, all the way up into after the halving, which occurred in April of the year 2020. And then into 2021 and 2022, you've got the bull market that goes all the way up to $69,000. And then, of course, you got the beginning of the next bear market again. And boom, another bear market here. They cross again here. We've got bearish action for a long, long time, pain in the markets. At some point around here, one of these big candles was the FTX collapse, which was another big black swan event. Whenever you have like a something crazy happen, like a COVID back here, the FTX, when Sam Bankman-Fried, he caused like a $10 to $15 billion crash in the market. Everything really tanked down at that period. Anyway, we just had these two babies cross again. The blue crossed up and the red crossed below again. And here we are right here. And lo and behold, we've had all this bullish action. Bitcoin is up to $47,000 right now. And I guess there's really nobody has a crystal ball. You can't tell the future. There's no way to know when a black swan is going to happen, because that's the nature of a black swan event. Nobody expects it. It's just something that, boom, it just comes out of nowhere. Okay. But if you look at these past cycles, this and this, then there is some real predictability here. There's a very good chance that things are going to continue to be very bullish for the next 2 years for Bitcoin. But the thing that really gets me excited is that, back in these cycles back here, yeah, you had the halving, but right now, for the first time ever, something different is about to happen, and that is the Bitcoin spot ETF and big institutional money recognizing that Bitcoin is digital gold. You've got governments, entire governments out there that are talking about getting into crypto, and I mean, it is just amazing. Whoa! I can't believe what's happening. I cannot believe what is happening in these markets. It's so exciting. I mean, it is really exciting. I'm sitting here, drinking some coffee. Oh, check this out. My great mug here that I got. Coffee mug. Got this for Christmas. Awesome, awesome coffee mug. So exciting watching these markets, though. And I sit here and I drink coffee and I pore over these different charts and I study this stuff, and I do want to put good information out there. And I mean, I talk to people, friends of mine, like if I'm at the gym or I talk to people wherever and I tell them about this stuff. Most people don't see it coming and most people don't care. Most people, I think, are going to be like the kind of people that were back, 25 years ago. After the fact, they'll be the ones saying, oh boy, I wish I had put some money into Microsoft or Apple or Netflix or something like that. These same people in 2 or 3 years from now, they'll be saying, man, I wish I had put some money into Bitcoin or some of these other cryptos before this whole thing just exploded upward. Because there are so many indicators, there are so many things happening right now in these markets that it cannot be understated. The possibilities, it cannot be understated. The bullish action that could possibly be taking place. I think a tsunami, a massive mega tidal wave of money is getting ready to pour into these markets like you would not believe. And it's going to cause an explosion in the market. And then the more money that pours in, then you get all these other people that do what's called FOMO buying, fear of missing out. They're afraid they're going to miss the boat, so they start buying in. And then you got institutions buying in. You're going to have entire countries out there buying in, like Qatar, Saudi Arabia. Imagine if Saudi Arabia, it's a very rich, oil-rich country. Suppose they decide, we better have some Bitcoin on our books. And before anybody else even bats an eye, they decide to step in and buy like $1 billion worth of, not a billion, $1 trillion. They could buy $1 trillion worth of Bitcoin. They could easily. I don't even know if there's that much Bitcoin available for somebody to buy $1 trillion worth of Bitcoin. I really don't. I mean, I think right now that like the global value of all the money and all the assets in the world sits at somewhere between 500 and 750 trillion dollars. Okay. And I'm talking about the GDP of the whole world, all the countries combined, all the assets, all the money, everything together, 500 trillion to 750 trillion dollars. And when you talk about the amount of volume that trades on global markets, I'll just give you one example. There's a market called the Forex market, and it trades annually $2 quadrillion. $2 quadrillion. That's an insane amount of money changing hands. Okay, let's think about what's going to happen when this kind of volume and this kind of money starts recognizing that Bitcoin is digital gold and it's probably the best asset to own in this world. Oh, it's going to be just out of this world, man. Out of this world. So anyway, I just wanted to get in and say see you guys tomorrow. Everybody get excited about these crypto markets. And that's it for me for today, the Crypto Rocker channel.